Folks, let me be clear. There's a heavy debt to pay when you come forward when a God's anointed. I repeat, there's a heavy price to pay that comes with that. I thank y'all for clicking on, and staying on, and clicking on. Shout out to the big clickers, them ones that support us. Memberships and cash apps and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's a heavy price to pay, and what people having to come to grips with right now is that the debt that they have to pay is insurmountable. I repeat, what people is coming to grips with today, the people that try to come against you, try to tear you down, try to put you in a position where you are underneath and not above, that debt is seeming insurmountable. How will I ever repay back in the spirit realm what I've done? There's people that's looking at their hands right now, and it's like it's your blood on their hands. It was an assassination attempt, and now, as we are entering in this season of exposing things. People looking at their debt that they have to pay is insurmountable. Number one, they're looking at the spirit that they know here's the thing. Just because people operate crazy don't mean they don't understand that it's going to be some get back for the things that they do. But sometimes in the heat of rage, or if you just that crazy, you will just do it anyway and say, karma be down. And now what people is having to realize is, I went to that moment of extremes when I thought nobody was going to find out. See, when people think that nobody going to find out, sometimes they go to extremes. But understand this, and it don't skip nobody. Wherever you go to the extreme at, you're going to have to pay that back. Whatever department you take it there, you're going to have to pay that back. And now people took it there with you and took it out of hand and took it to places that it should never go. It's exponential payback. And the exposure is hitting and tearing apart big groups and globs of people, 5-member friend groups, 8 people families, 15 people groups, 30 people groups are getting, because there was a lot of energy placed on you not ever popping back out again. There was a lot of people felt secure about that. People felt very secure in saying the last time that they seen you was the last time you would ever be seen. People felt very secure about everything that they did, that, hey, if this person ever be back out again, it will be a miracle. And your comeback and your comeback and as you come to yourself, I love when the Bible say, and he came to himself. It just secured that what's the best way I can say it? It secured that transaction. See, if you never pop back out, then the transaction ain't closed. It's still open-ended. But to close the door truly means for you to actually open the door. I hope somebody gets that. To close the door on this situation requires you to open a new door. It's like a Jack and Jill bathroom. Once I close this, I'm gonna close this door when I come in, and I'm gonna go out that door when I leave. Whatever happened in this bathroom, I don't know. Cause I didn't came in this door, closed that door, did what I had to do, and I'm gonna go out this other exit. And it was here's the thing. What's a big cause of these explosions in these groups is people sent people to see you. I repeat, people sent people to see you. People sent people to dig you up and background search and see what's going on and see what you all about and see where your cracks at in your armor. People sent people to see you. And one thing about it is you should never send nobody to see no chosen person, because you're going to see a show. I repeat, you should never send nobody to go. You should never send nobody to check on no chosen person, or you're going to see a show. That's my gunshots I got back today. So they came over there, poking their head around under the guise of somebody else, under the influence of somebody else, poking around, and they seen you be who you said you were. See, it ain't nothing better than saying, it ain't nothing better than being who you said you was. And all of these little small and little fluky investigations start. So when people first went to see you and they went to check on you, and it was not like what people said, that's when people had to got the bright idea to try to start destroying you. Because now I got to make it match up. I got to make it match up. I got to make it so you just as crazy as I told them. I got to make it so you just as broke as I told them. I got to make it so you just as abusive as I told them. I got to make it so you argumentative. I got to make it so you spooky. I got to make it so you just as weird. I got to make it. I got to make it so. And that's when the karma bag started to tick up. Because you going around trying to make it so, and you getting out of body, and you opening up fraudulent investigations. This is a good one. The righteous welcome investigation, y'all. My favorite day, let me tell you, my favorite time is to get pulled over and all my tags and my paperwork is straight. The righteous welcome investigation. I got insurance on this thing. My tags is up to date. My license good money. What can I do for you, officer? It's only the people that's in the wrong that when the people pull them over, they start squirming and they say, well, we don't want you to look in there and we don't want you to check that. But when you righteous, the righteous welcome investigation. And here's the thing: some people they sent people to see they sent people to validate or justify or see what's going on or say this or say that. But when they left as some of these people are leaving as your student. Some of these people are leaving looking up to you. Some of these people leaving saying, yeah, I heard what you said, but when I was over there, I saw this in the third, and that inspired me. Some of these people that they sent in this investigation are leaving inspired. And here's the thing, it's a big form of manipulation to be good to everybody except you. See, that's the part that was played, and that was the great scheme. Is some of these people was good to everybody except you. So that when you come and say, "Hey man, do so and so be acting weird," boo, 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 everybody like, "I don't know what you're talking about. They cool to me." But them people don't have no value. People have to devalue the one with the highest value to bring you down. Brought people up. Wouldn't bring them up to bring them down. And I saw this so clearly. It's like people opened up these fraudulent investigations, and inside these investigations, it revealed the real them to they family, friends, and coworkers, and all that. By calling you out your name, it revealed what their real name is. By saying what problems you had, it revealed what their real problems is. By saying what fraudulent things you would do, revealed what they actually do. It's a tall order. It make them feel on top of the world if they was ever able to do that. But all this stuff is fraudulent. And this is the season of exposure. We predicted this a long time ago. We seen it all in the hip hop, all in the media, all across the globe. Even in your own lives, I know you seeing it ain't nowhere for people to hide. You're gonna have to say what side you on. All right, peace.